Implementation is a set process that our team really has developed over the last, I want to say, 12-ish years that we've been really sort of making it a more streamlined process for everyone involved.
When a customer comes on board, they start by going through our planning process. So our planners will reach out to their main points of contact, schedule a planning call, and basically walk them through the introduction, those first few steps post-sale.
We talk about the timeline, different milestones, and their pain points that they have with their current system. So we learn what they're looking to achieve in eMaint.
Implementation is a collaborative effort. We can help guide along the way. We can help take their vision and translate it into something that works even better than what they thought. It's truly a team effort, and we rely on the customer to help us to make them successful.
Once we've outlined their objectives, we then start the fun part of configuring the system.
An implementation can be anywhere from 4 to 12 weeks typically, and then depending on the use case, sometimes it's a little bit longer than that if we're going to be bringing on multiple sites. Because we are a global organization, we do work with customers across the globe. So being able to, expand that process if need be is key to us.
Typically, we will be walking through different areas of the program week by week and making sure that your team understands how it functions. We make adjustments to it as well. So if there's any needed custom configurations, notifications, fields that need to be added to the program, they're added at that point.
We highly recommend to start training as soon as we start implementation, so they have other resources where they can do like a self-training, like eMaint University, or the customer success portal that we have a lot of articles there where they can learn.
We try to make it as painless as possible by really trying to understand what the customer's needs are.
We do a very complete process because it's not only setting up the software. We have the first section that is the planning, then we do the implementation, and then after implementation, if they purchase or not go live on training, they're always going to have our support with the support department and also with the customer success manager.
Most importantly, the implementation process is not just about getting the customer up and running from day one. It's also making sure that we plan for anything that they'd like to do down the road. So setting them up for success long-term is the biggest goal.
At the end of the day, what I want a customer to be able to do is basically continue to go about their typical work-life jobs without necessarily needing to bend over backwards to get a system to do what they need it to. Essentially, we want eMaint to be as easy as possible for teams to use and to actually make it as part of their daily work that they're not having to fight with, for example, to get it to work. I want to make sure that it's helpful for them, that they can easily get their jobs done and be able to continue doing their day-to-day work outside of eMaint without having to spend hours on end within our program.